Hello Americans, and other friends and subscribers around the world. Just down here in working on our Eden down here, our garden area, and kind of wanted to show it. And we've been having people ask us about, I had a couple people asking about doing a question and answer. First I'll show you the kind of the garden area. I was looking around to see where I should get started. Everything's still popping up, so we haven't really done all that much. But these are, got some plants there. See my little cage deals. Basically, that's so I don't step on them. And we got them all going down over here. We got cages here. Over here we got tomatoes and peppers and all that kind of stuff. And we're really into this. This is kind of a totally different, I got beans, a little bean stand there. We got this here, but kind of, and Miss Kitty, she just likes to relax in the shade over here. But so we've been working on that. Last few days we got more seeds we got to plant today. We got corn planted out in the field out here. Then on the other side of the trees from where the beans are, we're going to plant some corn out there. And over here we got cucumbers and squash and stuff like that. We're trying the, like I said, we're playing with this permaculture and get the chipper down here and get more chips. And
in this area that we've got all this planted, in the springtime it gets a lot of water. It doesn't really flood, it just gets really swampy. So we haven't had to water any of this, and it's just amazing how much it flourishes. And then down in here,
all the trees, like I said before, this property, they were, I don't even know if they ever actually had an up and running RV park, but they were in the process of building an RV park, and then nothing was done for 20 years. And all the deadfall on the branches and all the you know, the leaves over 20 years and all the stuff. Man, you dig down, get through the first layer, you know, and whacking this grass and stuff like that, and you get underneath, and then it's just mulch, man.
Beautiful.
And then you get down to the dirt, and just, oh man, just wonderful. Beautiful. So I think it's just gonna flourish down there. It'll be our little Eden, our little hideaway. Got a long ways to go on it. And then what else was I gonna talk about? Oh, we've been doing all this, and then I've been working on the bathhouse. I got one more wall and got to put a roof on the bathhouse. Miss Kitty will be able to use the
bathtub.
Then on top, doing that, we do our chores during the day, and then have been morel hunting every day
in the evenings.
And was averaging, you know, around 30, between 30 and 40. And the last time we got 55 morels. So man, we've been just loving that. I'm getting ready. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to go dig the dehydrator out, and Miss Kitty's going to dehydrate some. We might actually try to put a little pack and stuff. Man, we were looking on eBay and can't believe the money they're getting on eBay for morels, so might try to dry some and sell a few of those on there. And then we had a couple of people, like I was saying, asking us about doing a question and answer thing, and we thought that can't hold it in my left hand. And then we thought that if you want to do a question and answer, maybe send us a message and put Q&A, you know, ... and then put your question, and we'll try to do a sit-down question and answer.
We have one question out there, and I didn't write down the viewer that asked it, but they asked how we got started.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, when we were 15, we met in high school. No, as far as
pretty open question.
Yeah, I mean, if they're talking about getting started with this place, you know, like I said, we Miss Kitty met in high school in 10th grade. We were both 15. You know, during 16, but so we've been together pretty much forever, and always talked about, you know, I've always just wanted to be a mountain man, go build a cabin up on a hillside or whatever, but can't do that anymore. You end up, you know, out in the big house or something with Claude Dallas. Oh wait, he's out. But as far as actually getting this place and getting started, Kara's got it now. She's actually putting her own. She's putting a carburetor on the little Toyota Tercel today. That's a girl. But
my girl.
We had the little Toyota Tercel. We went through over $1,000 in fuel searching for this place when we really got. You know, we talked about it. We've looked off and on for years and years, and like I've said before, I thought I was going to end up in the Idaho City Loman area, which is
east of here.
But man, the price of the property, you know, we just couldn't. You know, we found some owner carries, but man, the price was insane. So, you know, we traveled around, and we were trying to stay close because that's when the kids were going to stay down in the valley, and started, you know, searching that. And finally, I was like, man, we got to go over, you know, over this 100-mile radius, because then you get in the cheaper property, because you can't live up here and work down in the valley. You know, you've got to have some kind of income and stuff up here to actually do it. But you need, you know, it doesn't take as much money to live up here as it does down below. So, you know, you don't have to make as much money. But anyway, so we, you know, like I said, spent $1,000 in fuel. You got something to say? You just doing it?
I'm just letting you finish your thought process.
Oh, okay, that's hard.
So, yeah, I know.
But so traveled around, found this piece of property, and it's an owner carry, and we got in on this piece of property for $2,500 down, and then $400 a month. You know, so I mean that's smoking for 10 years, and you know, then my buddy Red, you know, the best way to if you're going to have any neighbors, the best way to do your neighbors is bring your own. You know, it's questionable sometimes too. But so anyways, Red, he's got, you know, this is over here is my side, that over there is his side, and then we have our common ground out there where the
our side,
yeah, over there. What did I say?
My side.
Oh, really? This is my side. This is my Eden.
Yeah.
I just kind of
whatever.
You're my Eve. But so when I get through, so you can't interfere with my train of thought, man. I was going.
Now you lost it.
Yeah, it's gone. Never mind.
So that's the physical part of how we kind of got started. Just a kind of quick. But there's a lot of mental things that you have to kind of think about too, because you might think that you want to live like this, but until you really sit down and think about the things that you can and can't live with or without, you have to really take that into consideration, because there's a lot of things that we've lived a lot of different ways.
Oh, absolutely.
And there's a lot of things that you can live without and things that you can't live without. You can't live without water.
I can't live without you.
I can't live without water. So that's, I mean, you gotta really do a lot of mental preparation. Really think about the things that you're going to have to do.
And that was the main selling point on this piece, because I think I've said it in other videos. We pulled in here twice. Miss Kitty kept on, oh, you got to check this out. Got to check this out. This is a good one. And I kept, you know, I pulled in here. Oh, that means I got to get to work.
Is that your alarm clock?
That's my alarm clock.
You keep talking, I'll go turn it off.
Get it turned off. And anyway, so we, Miss Kitty kept on wanting to come back this, you know, and I wanted to go to the pine trees. So I was just all, you know, no, that's not, you know, that's not what I want. And then she kept on, but it's got water and it's got septic already in there, you know, and it's lower for growing, you know, our food in our garden and stuff like this, excuse me. And I just wanted the pine trees, and then finally, man, we were having a heck of a time finding anything, you know, that was in our price range, which is, you know, not much. You know, I mean, we came into this doing this with next to nothing. And by the time that we got everything moved up here, we were flat busted. But finally, she kept on pushing it, and then 2 days ago, when all the cottonwood started falling, I told you I wanted to be in pine trees. We had about 2 days of, man, it was like it was snowing here. But anyway, so we end up down here on the growing thing, and the main thing is, man, with the water here is to die for. You know, we got 2 wells on this property, you know,
and the
septic,
creek.
and you know, the creek, and it's it dries up late in probably about
August,
September. Yeah, it'll dry up. You know, it's flowing. Somebody ended up diverting a bunch, so it's not flowing as good as it was, but
still water keeping our growing area here moist, and that's
that's
important.
yeah, absolutely. And then having
saves work and
a place,
everything.
Besides going to the hills, which we're always up there anyway. So we spend probably at least 50% of our time, up there in the hills. And what else was we going to touch? Did we answer a question on that?
Well, I don't know if that's really what. So be specific. If you have a question, be specific.
Yeah, and make sure you put Q&A, like I said, on there, and we'll try to. It's a lot of times when we haven't responded to too many. We've been so dang busy, and then I messed up my elbow, so I didn't forge for a couple of days, and so I got to forge some knives and all that because the dang money's pretty tight this week. So I gotta actually do some work. Besides working on this, because I'd just like to. I wish I had a big nest egg so I could just work on this place, man. It'd really be something. But so if you have any questions, man, like I said, do a Q&A, or whatever on the on this video, and then we'll try to do a sit down and do a question and answer. Is that it?
I am working on a cooking video for next Thursday. I'm going to film it next Thursday. So Thursday evening. Pulled pork.
Sweet.
Pulled pork.
Well, she had to get Miss Cara works at
one of the grocery stores.
Yeah, one of the grocery stores down in town, and they bring in some good Jim Pack. It's actually out of the valley, man. It's good meat. That's actually we had processed our hogs a couple of years ago, and anyway, she talked to the butcher, and he's getting us. Nobody sold any
pork shoulder roast.
Pork shoulders, so gonna have us some pulled pork sandwiches. Man, she makes it amazing.
Yum.
And then we're gonna do some. We're gonna work today because I gotta pound some knives. So look on Idaho.Hillbilly. There should be some new forged knives, and then our hillbilly whittlers. I've been selling quite a few little hillbilly whittler customs, and then there's one on there right now that Miss Kitty has been doing some handles because I tell her we can't go morel hunting until after I get some knives done. The next thing I look at her, she's out here with a whittling knife, whittling and sanding away. But she made this one that's on there right now, and
I didn't do the blade, just the handle.
Yeah, I made the blade, but man, it's just it's nice. If it don't sell, I'm probably gonna keep it myself and have Miss Kitty sell it.
Yeah.
But I think that's about it. So I just wanted to show working on this Eden, our plan down here. I guess we should kind of go over that. Our plan, it'll be probably 5 years before it's exactly how we want it, but we want it when you come down in here that, I don't know, 60 or 70% of everything growing is edible. We had some friends and stuff down the valley that are growing those flowers that taste like different things, and so we want it when you come down there to be able just to walk around, and just pick stuff and be able to pop it in your mouth and just make it a little oasis. But anything else to say?
No, I think I'm good.
We're looking pretty cutesy today. So we gotta get our work done so we can go back and morel hunting. So check out Idaho.Hillbilly. Should have some new knives on there. And
have a beautiful day.
Have a beautiful day.